Ok, hallo alle bloggere, velkommen til bloggen min. Det her er første audiofil jeg legger ut. Og jeg er ganske amped da, for jeg har med Kariasma ved siden av meg her. Så vi skal høre hva hans filosofi er, og litt om hva han mener er the real game. Og la han få ordet litt, så velkommen Kariasma.
Hey man.
What's up?
I'm doing great, how are you, man?
Perfect.
Alright, I think we should begin. Alright, first I want to tell a bit of myself. My name is Kariasma. I'm actually 19 years old. I've actually been gaming over 2 years right now, like every single day, a minimum like 4 to 5 hours a day. And I was discovered by Neil Natura, and I've worked with him a lot. I've helped AFC with some boot camps and all that stuff. But anyway, just to not get off topic, I want to talk with you about something really important. I want to talk about the real game. Now, probably you have read David D'Angelo, you have read The Game by Neil Strauss, you have read Mystery Method and all that stuff, and you probably think that the game basically is the way that you seduce women, the way you communicate with them. You're probably right, but this is not the real game. The real game is actually how you make another person invest in you, how you make a person qualify him or herself.
Yeah.
So basically, reading some books is very good. It's an inspiration, but what you really need is taking action yourself. Because what you're doing right here, when you make another person invest in you, when you make another person to qualify, let's say a girl, you want her to qualify herself.
Explain that for the...
Okay. When a girl begins to qualify herself, this is where she's attracted to you.
Yeah.
This is, for example, where she begins to convince you why you should pick her. It could be the way she speaks to you. Come here, you should tease me, blah, blah, blah. If she kisses you on the cheek, whatever. This is qualification from the girl's side. But how you do it, you can do it in many ways. Number one, it is through your mindset. You got to have the mindset. Now, basically, 90% of your whole game is actually what is called inner game, your mindset. And 10% of the game is actually the approach to the close.
Yeah.
That's not a lot. That's only like 10%. That's nothing. So that means your mindset actually determines your conversation and your communication with other people around you. So, when you think about the real game, you're actually also gaming your nearest friends, if you really think about it. And you're actually gaming yourself. Again, this is what is called the inner game. Now, what you also want to be really in control of is your body language. Like how you want to move, how you want to behave, how you want to develop this alpha hand attitude, whatever. But also how you communicate. So you got two kind of communications. You got the verbal communication and you got the non-verbal communication. Otherwise, you got to have a strong framework. For example, you want to learn how to set the frame right away that you are a really attractive person. Or, for example, you want to set the frame right away that you're not a needy person. You want to set the frame that you're a fucking cool guy, which the girl should probably fuck, or should be with, or should be friends with.
And this all this interprets in the mindset, right?
Exactly. This is all in your mindset. Again, 90% of your game is mindset.
Yeah.
But again, I want to talk about, the book that you read. I think it's good to read books. It's healthy. It's an inspiration. But if you really think about it, a lot of people who begin to read books, instead of becoming social intelligence, they become social robots. Like, I had to do what is written in David D'Angelo's book. I have to do this, I have to do that. Fuck, I break rapport with her. Oh my god, now she qualified herself. Fuck, I will break rapport with her so she doesn't think that I'm attracted to her. I want to play games with her. That's totally alright. But you're still being a social robot instead of social intelligence. Now, if you want to become social intelligent, you have to build your game on your own personality. It should be you, your basics. It should be you yourself who is developing your own game through your own individuality and uniqueness.
Exactly.
It's good to use a book, again, as an inspiration, but it's still not you. Now, let's say that your friend told you, hey, you wanna learn a great opener? Okay, now go to the mall and find a girl who is working and ask her if she needs help. Oh my god, I'm gonna go to the mall, I'm gonna ask her that. Oh my god, I asked her if she needs help, she laughed, I had a funny conversation with her and I fucking closed her, and the next day she's home with me and I'm fucking her. Next day I call my friend. Oh my god, this opener worked, man, like shit. But deep inside, that guy doesn't feel really that he was the one who's gaming. because it was not his own personality. He used another opener from another person. Now, if you probably recognize this, you can use some approaches that works for you, but doesn't work for your friend. Your friend can use some approaches that doesn't work for you, but it works for him probably. Now, why is that? Now, ask yourself this question. How big is the chances that you meet a person that has the same personality combinations and complexes as you have?
Exactly.
Now, probably one of a 6 billion. How many are there with population? So basically, your personality is unique. You should develop your own game from your own unique person.
So people who are listening, they're probably thinking, all right, so most important thing is to like take action, but why should I then need a coach? You know?
Well, now a lot of people think that, like, why should I put my fucking money in some coach when I can read some books?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now this is the thing. Books, audio tapes, videos, whatever, pickup products do only take you one step further out of thousands of steps if you want to become a tight gamer. Now this is the thing. If you want to become a tight gamer, it will minimum take 6 months, like half a year. But this requires that you nearly go out every day, and this requires that you are a fast learner. Now imagine if you have a coach. Because this is the thing. Books don't give you feedback. Videos don't give you feedback. Audio tapes don't give you feedback. Articles, whatever, don't give you feedback. It's simple. In any aspect of your life, whether it's pickup, whether it's business, whether it's sales, whether it is sport, it doesn't matter. You got to have a mentor or a coach, a person who guides you, a person who inspires you and gives you advice.
Hold you accountable.
Hold you accountable. Now, this is also very important to think about. 97% of people who try to set a goal up. Okay, now let's talk about goal settings.
Yeah.
Alright? Now, goal setting is simply, how do you set goals? Number one, you gotta have the right mindset. You have to believe in yourself 120%. Number two is you identify exactly your goal. Number three, you put a deadline on that goal. For example, I want to be a fucking good pickup artist. I want to be with 10 women within 3 months. 4, you take action. Number 5, you have someone to keep you accountable. Now this is the thing, again, 97% of people who try to reach their goals, they fail. Why? Not because of lack of drive, not at all, but because of lack of accountability. Now, you probably know a lot of people who try to lose weight, but it didn't work for them because they didn't have a person to keep them accountable.
True.
Now, the last 3%, which I'm sure you want to be one of them, are those clever ones who got a coach, a mentor to lead them and to guide them through everything. Person they had to ask. Now, every single person, all the successful people had someone to ask. They asked all the time. They didn't miss their chance. And you want to be that person. And I'm sure that you want to be that. Exactly the kind of person who want to develop his skills as much as possible. And that's why we all need coaches.
Good. So, to wrap it up, if you give these people your contact or how to, if they would like to have you as a coach or ask you questions, how do they get a hold of you?
Well, basically, I have a Gmail. You can write me there, like any questions. If like I can give you some missions, we can do some free coachings, whatever you can find out. But it is ai.kariasma, KARISMA @gmail.com. And you can just ask me about anything that you want. If you want to like have some articles, if you want to like get me personally to know how my real game is. So that was it for me from now on. Probably we're going to have more audio tapes like this. And it's going to be really good. So thanks, man.